Okay, so here we are with take two of the website consultation video. My apologies for not seeing the English button at the top of the page. Um, Again, a suggestion I have would be to make that larger or something a little more prominent. You may even want to have an English site and a Norwegian site that are, um, are in a sense different and will be ranked different in Google, for different searches and things like that. That may help you as far as your conversion goes down the road. Because that button is so small, it's sort of in the sites are a little bit too blended, in my opinion, as far as there's just a little bit too close together, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. You would probably do well to have an English version of this site that you drive English traffic to, and then in a Norwegian version, or whatever that may be for you, if you want to target Norwegian language speakers specifically, as you do here. I don't know if that's your native language or if you're specifically targeting that market for another reason, but all things considered, now that I can read this in English, it's obviously much clearer to me what you're doing and how you're trying to do it. So all that being said, yeah, your language is good. I mean, there might be a few things I would tweak, but I think you're 80 to 90% of the way there as far as the language goes. Again, I always reiterate, think about your customer. Ask questions from your ideal customer. Do you have any customers currently that you can get their opinions on, on the website? Have some people go through your website and give them or have them give you feedback on what their impressions were. That type of testing will help you and pay off dividends down the road. As far as oftentimes when we are the architects of our own websites, we have the ideas in our head on how we think it is, but often when other people, especially non-technical people, which oftentimes school board people will be, we need to really bring it down into layman's terms and really simple language and really simple concepts to help them understand. And then later, as they get into your sales funnel, you can begin to graduate them to more technical terms and things like that. But all in all, again, I think you're 80 to 90% of the way there. I really feel like at this time, your best bet would be to start driving traffic and most importantly, tracking that traffic as it comes through your website and what people do. With Facebook marketing, I don't know if you've done it yet, but you can really, I'll do that here in a minute. When you do a Facebook ad, you can really target groups. And as I mentioned, maybe you can target some education groups and things like that on Facebook that you would get some highly relevant traffic from. And again, you'll pay per click or per link, per Facebook like, however that is you want to grow your list. At this point, because you have a product, because you have a good website, really the next step is growing your list. And as I mentioned, you could do a free value offer. Are your tests secure? Download this guide to really find out if your students are cheating or that sort of thing. Not sure what that's going to be like for you, but you'll have to get creative. The concept being an exchange of value for their email address, so you again can begin to build that targeted list. Moving on from there, Facebook traffic, like I said, pay-per-click traffic, Google AdWords, YouTube AdWords, all of those things you can really begin to drive targeted traffic. You're going to have a bit of a blind period at first. You're going to be spending money and you're not going to be sure what you're getting back out of it. That really goes in to say that analytics is very important because you need to be able to track what's happening. Okay, well, if 100 people visited your website via this link and 5 of them signed up for your offer, it's likely one of those are actually going to become a customer at some point, down the road. It's not likely they're going to become a customer right away. You'll always have those quick customers, but building that list, building that group of followers, building those people, is what's going to build your long-term sales. And filling that funnel now is what's going to start bringing you sales weeks and months down the road. So I would suggest you get some sort of advertising budget together, what you can sustainably spend every month, and just as far as safety is concerned, what you can spend and basically absorb and expect to receive nothing back. Because for the first month, you're going to be learning, you're going to be testing, and that money is going to go towards your learning curve. But it's a learning curve well worth spending on, in my opinion. So there's also something else. I'm going to send you a link in at the bottom of this message, the anatomy of a landing page, or a landing page example. A landing page is a very specific page that has very specific content that is meant to compel your visitor to do one specific thing. And when you drive targeted Facebook traffic, YouTube traffic, things like that, it's much better to send them to a targeted landing page. And it's a stripped down version of your website, basically, that is very specific and very geared towards what you want them to do, which is often give your name and email address in exchange for a valuable offer that is a free offer from you that educates and informs and actually pre-sells you as the expert. It's really just an awesome sales technique that provides your customers and your future customers value and sets you up as an authority. So again, the idea being putting this website to work for you, automating your sales process as much as you can, is going to be where your high leverage investments are going to be in your time and your money. So that landing page setup, I'll give you some examples for that. Think about how you want to drive some traffic. Begin testing this, and most importantly, I would assume you have Google Analytics installed on your website. If you don't, that's a great thing to do to really begin to track and monitor the behavior of your website traffic. I know you mentioned you've done some things with SEO and some things like that, and that is definitely part of your long-term strategy. Organic traffic will pay off, in the long run, but that takes time to build. It takes 6 months to a year, even longer, to really begin to see any sort of organic traffic, which is of course a valuable and necessary aspect of your business. But if you want sales soon, if you want sales within the next 6 months, paying for traffic is going to be the fastest way to do that. But again, you want to make sure you can track and measure that traffic, and most importantly, you want to make sure you can convert that traffic into leads, customers, and sales for your business. So the most important thing is, of course, tracking, but also having a web page that is built for conversion. So check out the links below, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Please let me know if you have any questions. Best of luck. We'll see you. Bye-bye.